If you're familiar with the point-and-click adventure genre, you may know Ron Gilbert as one of the minds behind titles such as Maniac Mansion, The Secret of Monkey Island, and more recently, Thimbleweed Park. Well, he's back at it again. Sort of. He and the folks at Terrible Toy Box have brought us Delores, a Thimbleweed Park mini-adventure. It's free on Steam and the Epic Games Store, and I've been itching for more point-and-click fun, so I figured I'd give it a go. We're told right off the bat that Delores is not a sequel, which means this game can be played and enjoyed regardless of experience with Thimbleweed Park. In fact, Gilbert notes that this isn't really a game, but a prototype for his new game engine, which sort of developed into its own little game as he went along. Now, with that being said, there are certain references that a person who had played the first game might pick up on and enjoy more easily than someone new, but at the end of the day, this is still a game that anyone can enjoy. The game has no voice acting. Well, unless you count this. But I don't really fault it there, because as the game says right from the very beginning, this was never intended to be a commercially viable product. It's more of a treat that we're getting to experience this at all, and an insider look isn't going to have all of the polish of a fully released game. Point-and-click games are already relatively limited in the scope of the world that players can explore because their focus isn't really exploration so much as storytelling and puzzle solving. As you may have gathered, the main character in this game is Delores. She's returned to Thimbleweed Park to assist the local newspaper in capturing photos for their articles. That's the gist of the game. You wander around the limited area of the town, taking pictures and solving puzzles to get those pictures, and in that respect, it is very much a traditional point-and-click adventure game. The puzzles are a good balance of challenging, but not so far-fetched that I couldn't figure them out on my own, which is good because the game lacks a hint system. And here again, while players might expect to find a hint system in a full release, I don't think this is something we can really fault Delores for, given its nature as a prototype. Delores is a pretty short game that can easily be beaten in one sitting once you've familiarized yourself with the setting and know where certain objects are located. The real meat and potatoes of the game comes with its replayability. Delores doesn't boast a save feature during individual sessions. Rather, when you return to Natalie, the newspaper editor, with your completed assignment at the end of each game session, she will quit the game to your desktop and you can reboot it to receive another assignment. I won't spoil any end results of any of the sessions or any puzzles or their solutions here, but just know that it is quite entertaining and the writing is solid. The soundtrack, much like the original Thimbleweed Park, is awesome and very much worth your time. I'm not a music critic, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but I didn't hear anything that wasn't pleasing to my ear. Overall, I enjoyed my time with this little game, and I would love to see more like it. It's something that anyone, a fan of Thimbleweed Park, a fan of point-and-click adventure games in general, or even a newcomer completely, can pick up and enjoy. If you're willing to look past the rough edges of a prototype like this, Delores, a Thimbleweed Park mini-adventure, is well worth your time.